You'll notice those 4 letters up on the screen. As you're looking at them, I want to ask for participation. If you'll breathe in and breathe out after me. It's incredible. There may be a connection between these 4 letters and inhaling and exhaling. In Exodus 3:14 through 15, it says, God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. God also said to Moses, say this to the people of Israel, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, and thus I am to be remembered throughout all generations. When he says the Lord, the God of your fathers, he uses what we have come to know as these 4 letters, Y, H, and W, and H. When we try to pronounce 4 consonants, it's challenging. In fact, in the car on the way here, I asked James, how do you pronounce your name without vowels? And he went, Jims. Jims. And we figured out that his mama is Murray, and I said, no, that's how they pronounce it in Kentucky. But it's challenging to pronounce a word without vowels. And so we've come to understand we could add the A and the E, Yahweh, to the name for God. In fact, the Latin, Italians didn't have a letter for Y, and so in fact they had to use J, and that's how we have Jehovah. So there's been adaptations to try to say the name of God. But there is a hypothesis, there's a thought that these 4 letters are coupled together with the Y and the H together and the W and H together, and it represents an inhale and an exhale. When you breathe, you're saying the name of God. It's something that is a possibility that has been assigned to why there were no vowels for his name. And I think it's extremely powerful to think about this. And if this is the case, then when we breathe, we're saying the name of God. When we sigh, we're saying the name of God. When we approach the throne in prayer, he sometimes returns the sigh. Romans 8:26, beginning, it says, likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weaknesses, for we do not know what to pray for as we ought, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us with sighs, groanings too deep for words. And he who searches hearts knows what is the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for the saints according to the will of God, according to the will of the one that in him we live and we move and we have our being. That Paul says to those in Athens in Acts chapter 17. We understand that if God is defined in this way, then we are reminded of him every single moment of every single day. In him, we will find our life. And when we are experiencing the size of this life, and there's been a lot of those, and there's been a lot of prayers offered up for those around the world that are suffering at this time, they're being reminded of God. In fact, there was in the Kiev Bible Institute, my brother-in-law sent me a video that there were several people that were huddled in the basement there, and that's of the Churches of Christ. And during the bombings that were taking place, they were able to have Bible studies going on. And between the bombings, they actually were conducting baptisms. There's a video of a baptism taking place during that time. It is so powerful to know that even when we have the sighs of life, we have the groanings of life, God is there. And we're reminded that in Him we live and move and have our being. In Him we have our inhale and we have our exhale. Tonight, I want to encourage you. We have this invitation. If you have need of prayers, if you have need of encouragement, we want to offer those up on your behalf. We want to encourage you. We want to be there for you and be the representation of God tonight. If you have a need, please respond now while we stand and while we sing.